My old stomping grounds, Knoxville, Tennessee. Joining us on the phone, my good friend Neal Denton with the University of Tennessee. Neal, how are you, sir?
Doing great, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So, hey, listen, you were the first person I thought about when talking about this. You have dealt with me and trying to plant my garden for years. Some success, some not so much. But let's go ahead and dive into the cold snap that we're expecting here this weekend. Let's talk about what do we need to do right now, and what's kind of where do we stand across the Tennessee Valley when it comes to planting?
We've got most of our cool season vegetables in the ground. People have those, and most of those will withstand temperatures that go below freezing. But if we have the frost issue, when the winds settle, then we need to cover up, particularly ones that have just been planted, newly put in the soil. They're going to be more susceptible. And certainly a lot of our horticultural plants that are blooming now are going to get some nips to their blooms, and some of them will lose their blooms.
And that's kind of what we're showing on the screen, the photos that you had sent me. So we are talking about an issue. So what do folks around that area need to do to prepare for this weekend's cold snap?
Well, if you can cover up stuff using row covers, which you can buy at your local garden supply shops, which are a real woven mesh, light mesh that you can use that will guarantee the temperatures to be held above freezing underneath them. That's a good idea. Using things like buckets or large pots to cover individual plants, and keeping those covered during the coldest snaps. Once the temperature gets above freezing, we want to get those kind of plastic containers off fairly quickly, because if the sun pops out, it can turn into a greenhouse. And
right.
You can cook those plants real quick.
So one of those things that folks cover them up tonight or tomorrow night before you head off to work. If you work the weekend, or as soon as you get up in the morning, probably take those off.